Hello, let me take a moment and introduce myself. My name is Chevy Chevrant. While I have gone to various colleges over the last 3 decades, I am very excited to say that I'm a new student at Grand Canyon University. It is where I am going to complete my Bachelor of Arts in History for secondary education. Simply put, I want to be a high school teacher. The purpose of this video is twofold. The first purpose of this video is to speak on various dispositions of learning important to teaching and fostering a fruitful learning environment. I'll speak on the dispositions that I already possess that will make me a successful teacher. I will also speak on the dispositions that are important to learn that I feel I need to work on and develop to be a successful teacher. Finally, I will speak on the qualities that educators should display. The second purpose of this video, in my opinion, is more important than what I will actually speak on. The purpose is for me to become familiar with additional technologies and media, to see what possibilities and there are, and to find additional ways to convey information to others. This is an attempt at a video is a this attempt at a video is a small crack in the door to make me a better educator and a more versatile educator. What dispositions do I possess that I believe will make me a successful teacher? I believe there are three in particular that have become a part of who I am and will help as I educate others. The first is advocacy. I feel I have such a passion for people and helping them become the best of themselves. Through this advocacy, I can help people see themselves and others as God intended. The second disposition I possess is honesty. I do not believe in lying to people, especially children. That does not mean to be one of those people that says, I'm not mean, I'm just being honest. It means that in all situations, even if it puts me in not the best light, is to share the truth without compromise. The third disposition is curiosity. I love learning. I love knowing why, and it I love knowing why. And if I don't know the why, then I will begin to figure it out. It's going If going down rabbit holes was a hobby, I would be elite. My curiosity with uh, will help others to be more willing to ask questions. I want to know why the students are thinking a certain way, or even why they're challenging the status quo. I hope through my curiosity, I can help others foster theirs. What are dispositions that I need to work on before I become a first year student teacher? These dispositions are no less important than the ones I have in spades. These are dispositions that I have not cultivated or not a natural part of my personality. The wonderful thing is that I have time to develop these dispositions. The disposition that I think I am least equipped to bring to the classroom currently is reflection. I reflect on my personal life or faith every once in a while, but it's not a natural go to place for me currently. I think that reflection is so important to teaching because it helps me as a teacher to self reflect and adjust my teaching approach. I think that reflection will help my students because I can be more proactive in the classroom if I am taking the pulse of the room on a regular basis. The next disposition that I need to work on is professional conduct. I just have never had a job where I needed to act as I need to do in a school. That isn't that I am crazy or disrespectful, it is more that I am not used to dressing on the business casual side. Most of my jobs have been in basic uniform. Of all the dispositions that I need to work on, I think this one will be the easiest to bring to the up to expectations. The third disposition I need to work on is respect for the diversity of others. I think here the issue is assumptions. My default is to respect others, their customs and beliefs, but I don't always ask what is the best way to do that. I need to slow down. I need to learn from those around me and my community. What qualities should a professional educators display? In addition to dispositions I've already mentioned, I think that empathy, fairness, and high expectations are needed to be successful educators. To be a successful educator with room are needed to be a successful education with a room that learns. All too often, it seems that academics have a one size fits all solution to issues. A lack of empathy can really handicap a student's ability to learn. Having empathy can help me find solutions that may have otherwise escaped me. Nothing derails momentum and trust like a lack of fairness. Students need to know that good or bad, they and others will be treated fairly by myself and fellow educators. The last thing I'll speak on is the need for high expectations. High expectations is something that is not the same for everyone. When you take into account where a student is coming from and the support they have and will have, the expectations will have to be different from the students to be successful, not just in your class, but in classes going forward. My classroom will be not the stopping point for these students' education. My classroom is a moment in time that will hopefully prepare students for the world going forward. Thank you for your time.